Hello and welcome back to Pharaoh, a new era on our very hard modded playthrough. Today's mission will be Djedu. We need a population of 4,500, culture rating of 45, monument rating of 17, prosperity rating of 40, kingdom rating of 50, and a sun temple. So this is a sister mission to Baharia, which we've already done. Both missions you have to build a sun temple. Not too bad, but honestly this is actually, even though there's no military action on this one, this is very much more difficult in terms of space than Pharaoh Oasis. Pharaoh Oasis was kind of a smooth thing. But I will say money will eventually not be an issue in this mission. It's going to be pretty straightforward. No military either when I went through it. So you can see here we have this island up here, or this thing that sticks out on it, whatever you want to call it, peninsula. Yeah, here's another one. And then we have wood down there, a bunch of marshland. So really you're just very limited in space. We actually have, what, 4 types of food? We have grain, hunting, fishing, and cattle. So we're actually going to go with hunting, and then as our second food we'll do grain because it's much more steady than something like fishing where I don't have a ton of, it looks like a lot of space but not really a lot for a ton of fishing, and cattle is just garbage. For production we have reed gatherers, woodcutters, jeweler, brickworks, brewer, potter, and papyrus maker. So we can get basically 2 things right off the ground, off the bat. And then for gods, we have Ra, Osiris, and Bast. And we actually have the Ra is our patron deity, but we have a choice between Ra and Osiris for our temple complex. We're actually not going to build one because we don't have enough room at all. But usually it's better to go with your patron deity because that counts. It's harder to meet the requirements. This counts as like 8,000. Military, we're not going to need it. Monument, Sun Temple, just like in Baharia, is 220 sandstone to get started, to even place it. And then additional 160 to build it. Entertainment is up to Senate. We start with only a few, 2 trade routes, I believe, on, which will buy our wood. We're going to open that. It is a water route. And then they will sell us clay. And then we have Dunkel Oasis down here. They will buy the pottery we can make with that clay, and they'll also buy our papyrus. But this is a land trade route. So we're actually going to open that right now as well. So getting started. So real quick, before we go, my plan is this top island, I'm going to do a double loop of houses. Down here, I'm going to do, I should also mention the game, the birds are right here. Can I click on them, please? I guess not what paused. But anyway, we're going to hunt here, move everything back across the river what we can. Big old production loop over here, and Sun Temple down here in the right-hand corner. I think that's kind of the optimal setup. So scrolling back up, this is the one and only Kingdom Road. We're going to start up here. We're going to go over 4, 1, 2, 3, and then at 4, we're going to go down 4. Technically it's 5, but it says 4 because it's already counting for that. Now go over our 3, 1, 2, 3, go across 8. I say that because you want to make sure this will be the corner. You want to make sure your entertainment is always 3 from the corner. 17, and then same thing here, 5, and then we go up that way. Go across 8, and then back up. We're going to go out from here. We're going to go 7, like so. And then we can just roadblock the things and put those right there. So we're actually going to need this one right now. So we're going to go all the way down. And then 1. Yeah, so 1, 2, 1, 2 right here. Go down 4. And then just like we've done before, we're going to loop that back like that. A house will go right there. We'll put one right there. Pretty important to have that. So let's, whoops, didn't mean to hit that. We're going to get rid of that. So we want to put a temple and then a 2-side production here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, that's 5. And then 6 will be right there. So just to show you what I mean. So if we bring this down and around like so, we looked right here, that is now 5 right there. And then we went down 19. And it loops around. So pretty cool thing is we can roadblock right here. So if we were to roadblock right there, we can still put our entertainment right there. But if I go architect and fire, these guys, due to the length of the loop, they're going to get to here and they're going to say, oh, I can take 2 more steps. And then I have no more walk space, but I have to walk back to where I started because they're return walkers. And they're always going to take the shortest path, which is this way. So they'll walk down. They'll either go up that way or that way. It doesn't matter each way because they have to return back there. So it works out perfect in this instance. And that's how you can use force walkers, is what that's called. And then we can put temples all down this and put papyrus and reeds on the backside, which is what we're going to do. Because our reed gatherers will go right there. I'm always going to leave this little space open so they can just walk out and get reeds. We'll start with 3 and go with 5 on that. And then we can, oops. I hit B for inventory. Can you believe that? B is briefing. All right, papyrus. Papyrus, where are you at? Export 1/0. Oh, we can actually export reeds as well. Well, you know, never really hurts, I guess. Free money. I know it doesn't really sell for much. We'll say, yeah, export all. Let's go back to our reeds and say export 1/, let's say 600 or 800. Make sure we always 2, 4, 6, 8. That'll work for now, whatever. So my plan is we're going to get these guys all the way up to second food and mortuary. We're not going to sell them linen probably. We won't need it. But they'll need second foods. Okay. And then architect, fire, police. There are reeds, so we need an apothecary. Physician is going to go up top. Right there. And then down here on the bottom, well, of course, we got to do the gods. Let's unpause. Do I want to... right there. We'll put in a shrine to Osiris and then a shrine to Bast. Right there. Yes, I understand. We do not have a working dock. We will soon. As soon as I sell some papyrus, we're going to expand and do wood. It's going to keep spamming me, though, that I don't have a working dock. Oh, we didn't do water. That's what it is. I was like, what did I miss? We're going to do water right there. So, physician, water, good. Everything's good. Okay. Get that next evolution. Yes, stop telling me there's no working dock. Oh, maybe it's because of the reeds. Who buys reeds? On? No. Dunkwell. Okay, that's a land route. I guess the ships sail by and they get all angry. Okay, we don't have enough. We're gonna hit relief funds. Okay. Nope, we're not. Okay, we'll put those there. We'll put in our water crossing, which should be up top. We're going to go right here, and then we're going to go all the way over to the right. And then on this side, we need to sell more. Our dock will go here. I'm hesitant to... Come on. There we go. Okay, dock. I'm sorry, I was waiting on money. So... we're going to start right here at the corner of this dock. We're going to go down 18. Okay. One more. Sorry. So, because this is the corner right here. So we're going to go over 5. So it should be 4 in the center. Undo that last one. So measuring from this one, you can see it is 18 and then over. So if we look in the middle, it is 18 by 4. We'll just make sure this is, yep, we're good. And then over here, let's go over 5. I'll just do that for now. That way we can get employment. So that's 4 in the middle. We'll get a little bit more money, but we're going to put that in. We'll go architect, fire. And then I really like this. I just figured this out. That's not right. That goes there. And then, so this is pretty cool. You can do physician right there and then prime right there. But since I put that physician there, I need architect and fire on that side because that would definitely burn down. One, 2, 3, 4. That'll work for now. Then a storage yard right here, set to accept wood. And then let's make sure we are trading wood. Okay, export over 0. Since it's a dock like that, we don't need to worry about having employment on the other thing. Okay, February. Definitely sell reeds. Okay, so do that one and that one. We have wood coming in. So we're gonna do another dock. Yep, right here. Let's finish this loop up and over. So that's 4 in the middle. Go over 5 again and finish that one down. Put our roadblocks in. This is the 7wolf77 patented 3-loop of production. Not patented, I'm just being stupid, but you get what I mean. So we're gonna put our second dock right there. I could do fishing. I don't really want to do any fishing, like at all, you know, because it's bad. So this right here should be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So you can line this with storage yards and it won't be on the loop, and it'll be a one little one cap right there. But that's what we want, because we want the storage yards up here. We don't want our docks to walk down to the loop and get it. I want them to stay on that road. We could do a little bit of fishing. So let's do this. We'll go across like so, because we'll put a shipyard. We're not going to do it right now. We'll put a shipyard right there. And then if we were to bring it in, we're going to do one just in case. I don't know if Pharaoh's going to request it or not. But we'll do one just like that. And then, so let's see here. Go 1, 2, 3. Let's unpause. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I'm trying to make this pretty. Whatever. Actually, you know what? Let's undo that. Because this is... I know what's going to happen here. So we're going to do... full on right there. And no, we're not. Yes, we will. Reason being, that way they can get it from no matter which direction they're coming from. And then I want to leave that one right there kind of blank. So we'll put position. And then architect, fire, prime. There we go. Okay. Prime, apothecary. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put a... well, it's actually thinking as I play. We'll do that one there, accept none for this one. And that will be accept half pottery, accept half clay. Let's go over here. Tell this to export one over 0 for now because we're not using it. Import to maintain. We'll just do, doesn't matter because we only have one right now. Do the 220 on the sandstone. And I think that's linen. We can export beer one over 1,600. Even though we can't even import barley yet. Okay. Let's take a look at our gods. Raw is at 350 still, so we need to do something about that. So we'll go Raw, Cyrus, Mast. And then I'll extend this down. We're going to say architect, fire, police, apothecary, physician, and then 2 houses. Roadblock that. This right here. We'll do 1, and they're going to tell it to accept sandstone. Always scroll down. Okay. There's that. We could do pottery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. From there, we'll go ahead and go not seeing. Okay, not seeing any issues on those. We need to put storage yard right here. Accept all game meat. Okay, pottery's there. Wood cutting is doing fine. We can now expand to pottery, import exports. Let's do a shipyard and fishing. We're not going to use it. We're just going to put 2 of them there and then call it good. Fish is at the top, except we're just going to ignore them for now. Okay, they want money. I need people. Well, so we're gonna hit. Okay. So now at least I could do political, whatever. Here's your money. We're waiting on the new year for a trade. So we'll go over here. Start up. 17. Over 8. Back down. 17 across 8. There we are. Roadblock that. And then, yeah, we'll fill this out with some homes. One, 2, 3. Oh, that should be 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Considering we're at 1,000 people, it's probably telling me we're behind the 750. We're behind on raw. There we go. So over here, let's do water, raw, position, architect, fire, police, apothecary. There we go. Nothing's gonna crash now. I should fix our employment. Yeah, big time. Our bazaar in right there. I'm gonna bring this road down. Tell this bazaar to buy game meat. We'll put in our architect and our firehouse right there. Firepost. Our storage right here, and we'll tell it to get all game meat. Two of those. Okay, pottery is stacking good. Wood is doing okay. These are going fine. Let's grab a storage yard. We will say Accept all grain. Accept all grain. And then we extend off of here like so. We could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And then let's irrigate it. That works. And then that's too many, but we're gonna need them because we're gonna put our temple over there. Okay, we'll get that next inundation. We'll go over here and just do okay. We're kind of just waiting to open up more cities and stuff as well, but we can start doing raw blessings to get more sandstone in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to tell it to get all. I'm going to tell this one to accept 3/4. Then I want to do a priority of, thank you, get 1/4 wood. Okay, grain's going to happen. Just make sure everybody gets a fest. I should have did it fast first, but that's fine. Okay, plenty over there, plenty there. Look at all of our things. Cannot collapse, very low fire risk. Okay. Can they not get to the birds now? They can. Okay, I was worried. I just, you know what? I don't really care. We're gonna put that there just in case. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't want them to walk on the floodplain and die, or if it floods and then they can't. I think they're walking onto the floodplain, so I'm just kind of worried about that. Ah, straw. Yes. Tell you what. Sell this one here. We'll accept it. Because I think we can do bricks later. Alright, bast. Wow, we are completely stocked up on papyrus. Definitely overproducing on that by a long shot. I could extend out and do like a million, you know, other things, but let's put our one carpenter in. Thank you. Okay, they want wood, which, there it is. I'm not even going to stockpile that. Bring that down. I really wish we would open up any other trade routes, huh? Hey, as I live and breathe. There we are. Okay, they'll buy bricks, and they will sell us barley, so now we can start our beer. It is a land trade route, which is cool, but we're going to go over here. We'll tell this one, as we do, to accept half barley, accept half beer. And then I think we just have to make sure we turn that on. Yep, import to maintain, 1,600. Beer, export one over. We'll say, I should knock that down to 800. And then pottery, 800. Okay. Brewers. Okay. So another storage yard right here. Thank you. Get all grain. What was that last? Increase trading. New trade route, which we did. Dashore. Dashore. More beer. Okay. I mean, thanks. Okay, this one will be get half papyrus. As we always do, get half beer. Let that fill up. You want game meat, you get game meat. Okay, Dunkel, even more sandstone. There we go. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12. We need more. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. Now we just got to keep an eye on that for whenever we get our 22. These guys all want... Thank you. Thank you. Lots of pop-ups. So, do our gator. Now, I want to actually go do like this. Do 3 of those. Do 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3. I think that'd be cool. Gardens. And we'll just fill up the rest of that with gardens. If we do. Let's get rid of that. Okay, we need to do that. And then that number. Game meat again. Leaving 3 gaps in the between those. Okay, let's, where are we at in sandstone? 163, okay. You can see it right here if you open up your thing. Oh, Djedu can be opened. Okay, cool. Djedu. Where are you at? Land. They'll buy, oh my god, they'll buy so much wood. Yeah. Okay, more barley and beer. Fantastic. And they'll sell us linen as well. Let's open that. We'll do another storage yard right here, and we'll just tell us to buy all linen. We'll go to our thing. I'm gonna spend a lot on this. Import to maintain. We'll do 1,600. So I can put in a... Okay. I put in a scribal school, so we'll do this. Let's put in a scribal school right there. A dentist right there. A shrine right there. A blessing. Can I click, please, game? Thank you. And then, unfortunately, I will delete that house. Put in a mortuary right there. We're going to need it for our culture. And then... courthouse. Okay. New trade route to Inuit. Oh, now they're just throwing all the trade routes at me. Straw. Nice. So, okay. So, basically, they sell us more clay. So now, I can actually do... I'm going to do many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should work. Oh boy. Are we at 220? 187. Okay, we're almost there. Let's tell this to get so we can move them down. And then, okay, so that's those. Let's put in a storage yard over here. Put it right here, and we'll tell it to just accept all bricks. Let's open this, and we'll tell it to, thank you. Bricks. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. Export 1 over 0. Okay, we just got to keep an eye on that sandstone. 203, so we're almost there. Thank you, Bast. All right, let's go full-on housing here. So if we do, go ahead, buy beer, buy pottery, buy linen. Yes, I think that should work. Yeah, beer, pottery, linen, and they have all the other things. We're going to want that. So if I copy these, like that, And then scribal school. Let's do plazas. Okay. Now we gotta do entertainment. That's what we haven't done. So do the big thing first, dance. And then juggler, conservatory. And then we need to do architect and fire. So I can go that way with it as well. We did one right there. We can then also say entertainment. Right there. Right there. That'll help a bit. Let's see. Culture. Jugglers. More jugglers. Fantastic. Okay. We have 400 and something. Okay. I think we're good on sandstone. We are. I should have just hit that. Let us put that right there. And then I'm going to keep this pause for a second because, oh boy. Because I know I'm going to misplace like that. Okay. Let that drop. Fast. Raw is getting angry. So what we'll do is, can't see. We're going to bring that over. And then I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to connect it. We're going to put our architect's post right there. Reason being is I'm going to put more of these guys here. Like that. And I don't want them to connect. So if they were here, they would go up this way and then just do entertainment right here, and they would not hit the other side. So you can't connect those like that. They either need to be, it should, in a perfect world, go straight down. Entertainment, we're going to fix that. These guys are up to second type of food. I can go ahead and tell you to buy that. Buy that. Okay. Bounty of food and all that good stuff. Thank you, Bast. Sun Temple is coming along. We can get rid of those 3 now. Grain and game is stacking. Okay, let's put in... What do they want? I know that it goes up. Musicians. Oh, because they don't have employment. That's why, because I did not put those in yet. There we go. There we go. Culture of 40. Jugglers. Yeah, we got to do the juggler spam a bit. So we will go over here. Anywhere we really can. There we go. Looks like Pharaoh did not request fish at all. Worship. Oh yeah, Raw was angry. That's what I was doing up here. Ugh, hello. Hello, Raw. Let's go. So that puts Raw at 6, which is 2250. Hee hee. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these and we're going to go. This is a kind of a new thing I'm trying, but normally it doesn't work because I don't have this much money to play with, or I guess maybe I do. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, with all that expansion, all of our gods went, what? And then suddenly you're not happy. All right, 500 and something over in employment. Okay, Raw is at 8, which is 3,000 plus everything else. I mean, could I? No. Not really. I mean, I don't really need him too happy. I just need him not smiting me. 3. 2250 for Bast. All right, we've met our population cap. We met our culture. We met all that. Looks like our prosperity. High unemployment. Yes, it does. Leave a gap for the woodcutters. Okay, prosperity has hit. I don't want to expand any more people. Thank you, Bast. Do that. Just waiting on New Year, new sandstone. There we go. Our kingdom rating's a little low. See if we can bring that up as well. Yeah, money, not too much of an issue. There we go, 58. Now we can ignore that for now. That'll take a while to go down. Be Bast happy. Oh yeah, grain was definitely the way to go. And then Bast buffs are just like, yeah, we love it. There we go, we got the more trade. So hopefully that should actually finish this. Still have a little bit more unemployment than I would really like. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay. Nice. So that was what, 37 minutes? Not too bad. We were already waiting on everything, which is good. So we have 4,698. Way more rooms to evolve. You can see up here, these guys are all the way up to, I guess it says desirability, but I think they're going to hit second god. Yep, single god. There it is. So if I was to, you know, go like this, they would be happy and evolve. So, and then it'd be second god, which if you wanted to do second god, you'd have to like, I recommend usually putting it here at this corner. So you delete this house because it's just one house and then a god will go there. And then they'll evolve a next step, which is the final one before a 3x3. It should be. And then, yeah, I really like this. When we have the money, I really like this shrine spam like that. It looks cool. So if I just, you know, kind of just left them like that, and then you fill them in with gardens, I think that looks pretty cool like that. And, you know, just kind of fill in the open spaces so people love your city. But yeah, so double loop up here. We're really 1.5, honestly. It's full level, but we didn't go full on them. Extend down to game meat. Tons of work camps just because we have to eat up so much unemployment. And there's not really much else to do. Like, we're pretty much importing and exporting everything we can. We're just, you know, it is what it is on that. Sandstone all down here, and there's our beautiful sun temple. No burial goods or anything like that. Of course, it's not a tomb. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We're almost done with the old kingdom here. Moving on to our last 2 missions, I believe. Once again, if you like these videos, if you're having a good time, if you're learning anything, please don't hesitate to like or subscribe. Leave me a comment. You know, hit that bell for notifications so you see when these pop up. I try to get them out daily, but if not that, every other day. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back here next time.